Good afternoon, my dungeon boss brethren. Today we're going to look at our portal summons. It's about that time where I finally commit to doing some actual portal summons and maybe, just maybe, reap some rewards there. As mentioned previously, I am pretty destitute when it comes to XP potions and maybe some tokens here or there, but you might ultimately be asking ourselves, what is actually in the portal summon or the portal, whatever you want to call it? Really, what we know for sure is there's hero drops in there, and there's obviously a small percent chance for just about everybody. They're broken down into large scale categories based on their rarity. You have 5% chance to get legendary heroes, but ultimately any one particular hero, you can see these numbers are absurdly low. So running portal summons here is just it's a slot machine. Don't expect to get anything specific out of this. What it does not actively say is that, one, you're going to get something every single time. So notice this, the 10x summon is what I'm ultimately going to be doing this year. Guaranteed one gold or better hero. I am looking forward to that. But on top of that, I'm less interested in the hero tokens than I am about maybe getting some XP potions. I would absolutely love if I just get an absolute swath of 5,000 XP potions. That would be great. Otherwise, yes, if I get some gold and legendary tokens, great. Um, I'm going to guarantee to get one or better. Now, I don't know if that one gold or better is a 10 token or if it's literally just a single token. But I'm here to do some spending so you don't have to, so you can determine what you actually want to do. So, what I'm going to do for your benefit is I am going to run 100 total summons. So I'll do the 10x 10 times. I'm going to catalog every single item and then show you what I got. And then you can make your own distinction based on that in terms of percentages of getting, how much whatever gold, random potions, XP potions, big, small, whatever it might be, whatever's in here, we're going to digest that and see what it is over the course of 100. Depending how it turns out, I might probably just do a bunch of the rest of them off camera. Obviously, I'm not too critical about what's actually in here. I just want to see what I'm going to get. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and um, do some summons here. It's going to take a little bit. I'm going to document them all, and then we'll recap at the end. So I will be right back. Okay, that wraps up our summons. Obviously, we went through that very, very quickly, so I didn't expect you to follow along. But let's cut this. I'll roll it all together. First thing to notice is it was um, it was true to form as far as the drops go. It was 10 tokens, so it's only ever 10 tokens from what I could see. I did not see any type of instance where it was anything other than 10 tokens. So no bonus tokens, no shorting of the tokens. And I think the legendary ultimately, I think the numbers hit out really, really well. I don't know if there's any type of internal balancing for that if you would do. I really don't know how I'd keep track, but they did balance out pretty good. But yeah, let's cut this. I'll give you the breakdown, and you can see how it was. But there was nothing but tokens in here. No potions, no XP potions, no gold, no nothing. It was all just straight up tokens. So like I said, use this as your own slot machine. Essentially, once you get 10 summons, you may as well use them. You're not missing anything by not doing this. You may as well just get those tokens out of here and get 10 free gold ones every time you get it by getting the guaranteed gold. But with that said, let's take a look at what we actually got going on here. As you can see here, the bronze tokens came in a little bit under budget. That's actually a good thing for us. So, out of 1,000 total tokens, 510 of them were bronze for 51%, against the 54% expected. Um, all things considered, every one of these guys that I had was indeed already 6 stars. Um, so these are all just gems for me. That's just how it goes. So it doesn't really matter that any one was more or less than the other. It really didn't make much of a difference there. Silver is where things get a little bit different because I have plenty of heroes that are not 6 stars at silver. Silver came in at 300 tokens out of 1,000 for an even 30% against an expected 25%. So I got more silver tokens than basically anything else that I was expecting to get. In terms of where I wanted those values to fall, I didn't really have any strong affinity towards any. Silver heroes regardless. I would have liked to see Abigail maybe get a little bit more because I had been using her in PvP, although I will probably stop using her in PvP, but that's that. Kind of nice that I got 50 Hopper tokens. Hopper, when we ultimately get around to PvP with a lot of corpse removal, Hopper helps with that for resurrection teams and such like that. So any of you Beast fans, when Leonidas comes back, Hopper's going to be at the forefront again. So, um, all things considered, I'm, you know, okay with that. The gold heroes, I was not super thrilled with the gold. I didn't get a lot of great ones. I would have liked a bunch of Arya tokens, to be honest. Just because I was trying to work on her. I feel like she's going to come back around eventually. She's a shadow of what she used to be, but I did get 30 Gretel tokens. That's nice for my Goblin team. Everybody loves Gretel. Cobressa was also tied for my highest, which I don't really use her. Maybe when Viperia comes around, she'll pair up nicely, but 150 total tokens, 15% against the expected 16%. So lower gold than what we were expecting, courtesy of the increased number of silvers that we got. And then lastly, another deficiency here. We got 40 total legendary tokens, 4% against the expected 5. As far as who I got, the only one that I was really bummed out about is Solaris because she's not that great right now. Did get 10 Lily tokens. I didn't need those because she's going to be at 6 stars. Would have loved if I just got 40 Rayla tokens or even 40 Niveus tokens for that matter. But all things considered, there are worse legendaries out there than what I got here. But ultimately, the takeaway here is just spend your summons. Do them 10 at a time so you get the guaranteed gold. Minimize your risk for getting junk ones. It's not to say that you're going to get perfect numbers like I got. Truthfully, all of my numbers shook out really well, which leads me to believe that there's some sort of internal mechanic that knows what you've gotten so far and what you've not gotten. Because just from a random standpoint, out of 100 pulls, I wouldn't have expected it to be this close to the appropriate distribution. I thought it's rather spot on. I bet you if I ran another 100, legendary would bump up to 6, and it would be an even 5-5 split. I'm curious as to where that's going to go. I'm not going to tabulate them all up again. It's not really critical, but that is what you can expect. You can expect the percentages to hold pretty true over the long run. Maybe not in the short run. If you only do 10 pulls, if you only do 10 pulls, you'd need to do um, 2 of the times 10 to expect one legendary pull. Even then, I wouldn't expect it. I really didn't get my first legendary until about 3 pulls in, I think. So it is what it is. But that wraps up in terms of what's in a portal summon. Now you know the only thing that's in there is hero tokens. Don't expect to get anything else, and don't expect to get anything other than 10 tokens. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Now that you know, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching, and remember, I make YouTube videos for the American working man, 'cause that's what I am, and that's who I care about.